What's poppin', Guardians? I'm going to regret this video very much, and it is solely for the sole reason that I hate pulse rifles. I hate the playstyle, people sitting very far back in the map and profiting because pulse rifle ranges are way out of band. But unfortunately, we live at edge of fate, and what that means is that weapons as a stat at the top end, I don't have it at 200 right now, but it was, I just deleted something that I just barely realized. But at the top end in PvP, you get a 6% damage boost per my last video in a lot of different scenarios, as you'll see in the screen right now with pulse rifles. This changes the TTK drastically for so many different things. So why am I saying this video with such hatred and regret? Because I want you guys to be informed, and I want you guys to use this in the meantime, because it's going to be a crazy meta for the next couple of months. Probably won't see any changes until 3 months from now, from this date of this video. So F it, go crazy. You know, I'm going to show you 3 pulse rifles that are really out of band. We're going to start off with Syncopation. It's actually a craftable weapon that you can get from, I think, just world drops outright. I think you can actually get this really easily. By now you probably likely have this crafted, you just don't even know it. And what this is a stasis adaptive frame pulse rifle. Now adaptive frames with the 6% buff actually can get a 0.67 TTK of 6 crits. This is nasty, and this is already really nice because this frame, this specific weapon, it's being an adaptive frame, actually has some really high stats that you can also manipulate. But most importantly, it's got moving target, so the aim assist is +10, let alone 2 head seeker. It's gonna be a lot more consistent. And I did change this barely in the halfway of doing this video, so my first footage wasn't as great, but my second one, I just really felt the massive difference from moving target instead of Zen moment. Like, it just feels drastically better.
Zone B locked. 2 for 1. Zone C locked. Tell them to line up fast. Yes! 3 down! Zone C captured. That's a power play. You took them. Now hold them. Zone B lost. Double down.
And before we jump into the next video, I'm going to be also really influencing hunter mains. Use Dragon Shadow in PvP. This has changed so much. Your weapons ready quicker and are more stable. Generally passive. It's no longer on dodge, which it does benefit from it on dodge, but it's just like Ophidian aspects for the warlocks or even for the class items, that it's a small boost on not only your handling, but most importantly your stability. With pulse rifles, stability when it's at the max, they're insane. Now, this is a small boost, but when you do dodge, you will be getting a bigger benefit. Reloads all your equipped weapon reserves and gives you movement speed similar to Stompies. And there is also the class ability stat. Now, I'm not 100% sure on the stat, but regardless, you want to be at 100 class ability. But let's just say that this gives you about probably like plus 20. I have to check the compendium, but this is pretty much something that you're going to want to keep in mind of when you're build crafting. You don't need to go all the way to 100. It is nice, and the little bit of overshield isn't bad. I did fight someone with Wormhusk who did have like 200 health. It was kind of scary. I kind of had a flashback of when Wormhusk first came out, so pretty interesting. But the second weapon we'll be talking about is none other than Regtock Zentaros. If you still have this weapon, when you pair it with the 6% damage 200 weapons boost, it now becomes from a 8 crit, I think it's 8 crit 1 body, what it used to be, to now 7 crit 0.7 TTK. It is fast, and this is insanely faster when you have like a damage booster like Desperate Measures. I love this role. This is exactly the role I wanted, and it's really paid off in the end. So check this out.
Your enemy can't kill if they're dead. You have my respect. What can stop you? Fight together. Nothing. Zone B captured. Zone advantage is yours. 5 minutes. Together as one. I love it. I need a hunter like you with the Regtock. Zone A lost. Enemy has advantage. Zone A captured. You have advantage. Zone C lost. This is wonderful. What can stop you? Fight together. Nothing. 2 for 1. Double down. With you in the field, no enemy can hide from us.
Now, the third and final weapon is something that's really going to hit you guys with a curveball: Disparity. Another crafted weapon that a lot of people probably actually don't have because they didn't play a lot of this season. I don't remember this season, but it is important because it's one of the aggressive bursts, 4 burst fire rates. Now, the TTK of these are 0.73, I believe, and it is 8 crits without the weapons boost. But with the weapons boots, it's a 7 crit 1 body. Now, that's not a change at TTK, but what that does, it does make the weapon feel a lot more easier to get a full-on kill. And I would recommend Kill Clip because the other choices here aren't that great, and Kill Clip is something that's going to very much make it so your secondary kill when you reload with Dragon Shadow is going to be a lot more easier. Again, moving target, very nice to have, and especially in a gun like this where they already feel really good. I'm surprised not a lot of people use it, and their range is just so out of band. Like this gun, IMO, I liked it a lot more than these two, than Syncopation and Regtock. Highly recommend it. If there's anything else that's other familiar, then you definitely want to use it. Now, you do see that there is an ongoing theme of stasis. Yes, you can pair this up with the stasis artifact mods. I don't. I had it for the PV right now, but I don't. What I would do if I was going to do it is Antivirus Scout to deal with the Titans. One with Frost. Frost Armor is active. You get some benefits. Fever and Chill, which is when you get rapid precision hits with station weapons, goes to Frost Armor. And Frost Renewal and Frigid Glare may or may not work in PvP. I don't know, haven't tested it, but if it does, cool, great, go crazy.
Enemy claims Zone B. my respect, Hunter. Zone C captured. Zone advantage is yours. Double down. With you in the field, no enemy can hide from us. Zone A lost. They have advantage. That shut them down. Zone B captured. You have advantage. Zone C lost. Fire team that fights together stays together. Let them come.
And of course, you guys would have seen this coming. If you didn't, I don't know what to tell you. Bygones. If you have already stepped into PvP, there are people running with 200 weapons and just shredding with bygones. And honestly, it's kind of like I knew this was gonna happen. What I didn't expect is the ammo generation paired up with the abundant ammo mod, a new mod, gets you 70 ammo generation. All the other ones are much lower, 55, 60, and 63. Bygones is higher and is a gun that's just a lot stronger in stats and just feel and everything. You can now focus bygones at Drifter. You don't need to do Gambit. You just need to go to Drifter, 5,000 Glimmer, 3 enhancement cores, and you can get rolls of whatever your heart's desire. Go get it. If you're doing a 200 weapons mod, definitely go do it. And especially with Dragon Shadow, my god, it feels so strong. After one match, I had to put it down. No, this is too much.
Zone B lost. They together as one. I love it. 2 for 1.
But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for all the love and support. I will be making an official Dragon Shadow build at some point. My idea is with Arc Strider, you're gonna be able to get an infinite loop with the flow state along with the amplified from Ascension. But I don't have the armor that I want to be getting for. I barely made it about 300. I do have this PV set, but I did make it to 300, and I started barely getting consistently tier 3 armor drops from Crucible, which is the last disciple, last discipline, which has a lot more better perks for PvP. But I'll have to grind that slowly, but it'll be in due time. So anyways, thank you so much for watching, and most importantly, take it easy, Guardians.